Today we're going to go over the CRM features inside of GoHighLevel software. There's so much this can do and it's very robust. We're going to talk about pipelines, we're going to talk about tagging, we're going to talk about custom values and how you can use this for your business. So let's jump into it. Let's take a look. When you log in to GoHighLevel, you're going to be on the dashboard, and we're going to look at two different screens right now. Screen one is going to be contacts, and then we'll go to opportunities. So let's start here in contacts. This is every single contact that is in your company. Now, this is just a demo account with some software or with some fake names in here just to kind of give you an idea of how it works. So you'll have everyone right here. You can easily select all if you want to. For example, if you want to change something, change the pipeline, if you want to add them to a very specific campaign or workflow, which is a series of emails that go out, or SMS or other things that can happen. If you just want to send a simple SMS, or if you want to send an email, add a tag, remove a tag, delete, send a review request, which we'll go into in another video. This is great for local businesses if you want to get reviews. And then, of course, you can export the contacts, import the contacts, or merge if you have duplicate contacts. So right here, we're just going to go into one of these and show you the primary pieces here that essentially you can go in and change any of the information here. Now, this information is added when somebody opts in to one of your forms, which there's another video about. We'll go into that. Or you can add them manually, or they can come in through a custom, basically custom workflow, custom hook, API call. There's all these different things. I won't go into the technicality of that right now, but they can get in here in a number of ways. So right here, you can have literally anything you want. These are the primary ones that they have. You also can add the company in here if you want to. You can add the company or the contact name. So right here, we will go down and over to the tags feature. This is really important. This is a really helpful one because you can tag where they came from. You can tag what month they came through. There's a lot of pieces you can do. You can, and by doing this right here, we could just say Facebook lead, and then you just add it, and then bingo, it tags it as a Facebook lead. We've got the campaigns and workflows, which just shows what campaigns or workflows it's currently in or has been in the past. And then we've got the opportunities tab right here, which we're going to go through in just a minute with the pipeline. And the final piece on this that I won't go into detail, but this allows you to, if you have a course or membership, it shows you what they are enrolled into. And then, of course, if they do not want to receive emails from you, you can click on one of these and it will opt them out accordingly. So we can create different tasks, custom tasks here, add notes about the contact, see if they have any appointments that are coming up. So that's the basic contact area. This is where it'll house everything. You can also have custom tabs or custom fields rather. So if there's something very specific that you want to maybe your company, you have a special workflow. It could be, birthday month, or if you have something that's like very specific that you want to put in there, you can do that, or something very specific for your business. The second component of the CRM that is really helpful and very visual is the opportunities tab. So this opportunities tab will show you right here, essentially there's different pipelines. Now in this case, I just have one pipeline. You can create as many as you want. And essentially this is your workflow. So essentially when a new lead comes in, this is just one example, but you can change these, you can change the name of these, you can change all of this. So let's say a new lead comes through on your website, or if they call you, you can simply go up here and you can add it manually. And essentially a new lead comes through, you can now move them through the pipeline. So if it's a hot lead, if they end up then booking, and then they ended up confirming the booking, and then let's say you end up selling them, and then once maybe you've done the paperwork, you can move them over to one, and then it will get rid of them. Same thing, if it's an abandoned lead, you can do the same thing, or if it's lost, that works as well. So these pipelines are simply changed right here. This is where you go in and you can easily change the name of the pipelines, like I was mentioning, and you can reorder them at different stages. This is really nice, and the biggest and the best workflow for this is usually you only want a lead to go through. You basically want to go through. This is the order of your sales process. So this is kind of a best practice, starting from new lead all the way through hot lead, all the way to sold. Now, this right here, technically, I wouldn't even have to put here. I could just keep it as a 1 if I wanted. However, I kept it here so that, let's say you're finishing paperwork and just to kind of show some different pieces. Then, of course, you can take a look, and if you want to see everything or just open or just closed, you can do that easily here as well. The last piece that I will say that is that I think is really cool is you can actually add the pipeline value. So how much is this lead worth? If you close it, what is it worth? Because what this will allow you to do is when you're in your dashboard, it will allow you to see how much is closed, what's open, what's been lost according to this timeline. And then the very last thing I will say that some people ask is, well, how do they move from one place to the other? That's a great question. So that's done either manually or automatically, depending on some workflows you have set up. So if you have a workflow set up, which is in a different video, we'll talk about that. You can have it that when something happens, when a purchase is made, through a Stripe integration, or they reply, there's all these different things. It will automatically move them over. Or of course you can just manually move everything over as well. So I hope this video has been helpful. I hope there have been some insights just to show you how powerful this tool is. It's very simple, but it can be very powerful if utilized properly. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.